Hello. How are we doing today? Guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update. If you hung out with me today live on stream, you know that we went through and we were working on the green screen. We were working on certain aspects, getting whatnot going, which we ran a little bump into, but we're moving forward. Things are moving forward. I don't remember exactly. I should have watched the other video to see what I told you in the other video. I believe in the other video I told you that I had taken a job that didn't work out. So I left that and I was trying to apply for another job or was looking into, and I was having to wait it out. That new job starts in 2 days, on Monday the 26th of February. So I've been working on the office. I took a week and a half off from lifting and Ubering to straighten some stuff out, get some stuff done, not be worn out when it's time to go to work for my first day. My sleep schedule is going to have to shift completely. I'm going to have to be waking up at 5 a.m., which means I'm going to have to be going to bed at like 10 p.m. Man, if I had to wake up at 5 and go to bed at 10, that would be crazy. But anyway, so everything's shifting that way. I believe my weekends are off, which is when we'll be doing our stuff together. So a lot has been going on. I just wanted to let you know that job is starting. That means in approximately 2 weeks or so, I'll be getting my first paycheck. Now, the first paycheck, I can't go towards buying stuff specifically, but paying bills and making sure everything's structured right and making sure I have enough money to last until the next paycheck. That's the plan. And then once the second one comes out, then I should have enough money to start buying again. The first thing I will be buying is something for myself. It will be something to open on What's in the Box Wednesday. So I can do episode 50. Once I do 50, I already have 51 and 52 already set up to go here. I also have a bunch of other stuff like packs and stuff to open for Instagram, and I'm going to start getting the social media going again. And the only real change, which I talked about in the previous video, we'll be doing our stuff through What's Not. I will be eBaying some stuff separately, and then as far as I can't eBay for the breaks, so Whatnot and singles, I'll be setting up Whatnot sales. I have not done that yet. That will be what I'm working on in the next month while I'm getting the money to buy us new breaks. I will be starting Whatnot, and I'm just going to start by selling off singles and unopened packs or stuff, just to get it going, to understand what I don't understand as a seller. I'm going to try to sit down with one of my regular viewers, one of my regular friends, Oval. He's done Whatnot before, so see if I can get any information from him on how to get this up and running, what it should expect, that kind of thing. So I'll sit down with Oval sometime in the near future, and we'll get Whatnot going. I spent today, like I said, doing the lights, doing the screens, setting up the different scenes. This is the full screen scene. Full camera scene. We got What's in the Box Wednesday scene. We have What's in the Box Wednesday, so I can show you the full box scene. This is the Whatnot scene. Obviously, it's not set up yet because I have to get Whatnot set up. So that's what's going on now. This scene is just something I did right now, so you can have this camera. I should have rotated it. Let's rotate it real quick. And then I'm going to just take you to a new quick tour of the office because I changed it. After showing you everything I did, if you guys remember, they had the big room and they had the small room. And I was trying to set up the big room where I had places to work. And, sorry, I'm trying to bring up the camera so I can see what I'm showing you. Places to work and stream from. And then I had the small room over here, which I was using as storage, which I then realized was kind of backwards. I should set up the big room as storage and set up the small room for streaming. So now in the big room, what I got when you walk in the door here, I got this board. It's like, hey, these are things I need to do. These are all my tools and stuff like that. Over here is stacks of just stuff that I have to get out of my secondary office at home and organize and or sell. But there's no, like, this whole box is wrestling memorabilia. That one is action figures, and this one is Walking Dead memorabilia. But this one over here is one that I haven't finished sorting through. I'll throw stuff away or I'll put it in the other stuff. I'm setting up a desk to just so I can, like a working desk. Also also it'll have, so I can play TV while this is a work area where I can sort cards and do stuff, and I have the couch here. If I need to take a break, there's my little fridge there. In the back here now, the stacks of comics are there, but even before they were just these stacks, and then the rest of this was all over the place. Some of it was at my house. Now it's all here, up here, stacks of comics I don't have enough boxes for. This is all ready to be sorted. Before it wasn't ready to be sorted, that's why I slowed down. Now it's ready to start being sorted. I just got to get a few boxes. I need a few empty boxes to start the sorting process. So I'm going to go buy a couple empty boxes. I can pull stuff, start sorting, and then once you pull stuff, those boxes are empty and you can use it and go forward. Down here, I've got, that's just a table that I put all my extra monitors on, but it started overflowing because here's all the cards. I've got so many boxes. In the previous video over in that back corner, I showed you cards we're going to be going through. Now I've stacked them up. Every one of these are all long boxes with all sorts of stuff in it. Factory sets, mini sets, unopened boxes, just tons of stuff that we're going to be going through. Not in necessarily what's in. Some of it will be done for What's in the Box Wednesday, just because it's inexpensive, because it's already free, and they're complete boxes. Like the Leaf set baseball here, that I'll do on a What's in the Box Wednesday. In fact, this whole stack here probably will be done that way. Whereas all this stuff, I'm just going to do Spectrum Sorts His Cards videos. And we'll go through and say, what's in this box? What's in this box? What's in this pack of old motorcycle cards, and do some looking up. So I'll have fun researching that stuff with you guys. But now it's all storage in this room. And then this room over here, this fixture right here, we've got in the corner, this is Ovals and Yofro's stuff. This stuff in the middle is my personal stuff. This is some, down here is some of the store stuff that I just need to go through still. And then that down there is all Stu stuff. So we still have the personal stuff separated so it's not mixed up. In here, this is kind of a shelf I have just for my stuff I need to take home. My fantasy football trophy. I leave this here so when I come in I know where my keys and wallet are, that kind of stuff. And then we got a setup. It got the lights and the green screen. We got the camera here and more lights to make sure that the green screen's working with the monitor. This stuff doesn't go here. This is just so while I'm working today, I could see not just my view, which I have on the big TV, but I could also see it. This is my personal account, my gaming account here, watching me stream, just so I could see to make sure there were no problems. And then up, I've got all the printer and everything, so it's set up. I have a bunch of packs of cards to open on Instagram. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with this area, but this is like a staging table, whereas this one, I got a couple stuff on it needs to be cleaned off, but this will be a working table. I will come over here and work on this. And over here, I've got a bunch of my gaming systems. This is my VR and PS3, PS4, Super Nintendo, Genesis, PS2, the N64, and the rest of them are at home. I haven't brought them over yet. But theoretically, I will be buying a Elgato, and we'll be doing gaming streaming from here too. I will be connecting these things to the computer, to my laptop, gaming streaming from over in the chair, watching on that TV. And so we are much, much closer to being ready and going again. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready to come back. I am going to be putting out videos mostly first of sorting those cards. That's what you're going to see first, going from here forward. And I think I may have said that in the other video, but rather than start sorting, I wanted to get it organized. And then once I realized the organization was backwards, it was a big deal flip-flopping to 2 rooms. So that's what I've been doing. I didn't put up a video and then disappear. I have been working. But now the videos, on the weekends, I'll be making videos of that stuff. And then, like I said, pretty soon I will buy a box. We'll do What's in the Box Wednesday. Then that'll be going. And then it'll be a couple of cheap breaks right off the bat. There won't be 15 breaks. It won't be, insane. I'll buy 2 or 3 really inexpensive breaks just to do them, and then we'll sell them in Facebook and Discord and like we used to, and then whatever doesn't, I'll go on What's Not and I'll Whatnot, and what I'll do is, if it's possible, I don't know enough. The plan is to say, okay, break is at 6 p.m. I'm making stuff up, but 6 p.m. on Saturday. I will go live at 2 p.m. and for the 4 hours from 2 to 6, yep, that's 4 hours, I will try to sell the teams that didn't sell on Facebook and Discord, but I'll also, if I'm able to, I may have to do it and then shut down and turn it back on, because I don't know enough about selling singles versus selling teams. Because with selling singles, you go, hey, I'm going to sell this card who wants to start at $1, blah, 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 blah. And then you go. So if I can have it where the shop has the teams in there, and I think I can, and I can sell singles, I will spend the 4 hours selling singles. And while I'm selling singles, saying, guys, remember, we got a break at 6 o'clock. It's this break. We're breaking at 6 no matter what, whether I sell the teams or not. Just get in there, buy the teams. You can buy them through the shop, and then we'll go. That's the plan for the first one, and I'm probably only going to do 2 or 3 for the first day, and they're not going to be high-quality ones. They're going to be Donrusses and, pro sets and stuff. Pro set, you know what I mean. And just to get going. But we will work our way up. We're going to always keep the cheap ones as part of the channel, because I think having it to where people can get into breaks for $7 and stuff like that, I think that is where we always want to be, to have that. You go out and try to buy somewhere else, they're always $20, $30, $40. And that's the value's there. If you want that product and that stuff, you're still getting a good deal on those. But if you're not someone that wants to be spending $50 to get one team, I'm giving people that option. You know what? I have $20 and I'm able to pick up 3 teams for $20 on this cheaper thing. I still get rookies. That's what we chase here. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to build to those other ones as well. But we're going to try to figure out the right proportions and get that going. Guys, I just want to thank you for hanging out with me for a moment, checking that out. Write in the comments any questions you may have that I didn't answer. I do plan on going very hard into grading when we're going through that stuff, when we're going through the boxes and packs and stuff that I'll be opening. The whole purpose will be, does it go into a PSA grade? Does it go into a next level NLG grade, which is my personal preference for grading? Does it go into a dollar bin, or does it go into the extra where I make team packs of 100 and sell them for $3 or something? So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be sorting through and going, oh, that's a so-and-so rookie card. That's at least in the dollar bin. I'll look at the quality and see if I think it needs to go to PSA or whatever. And that's what we'll be doing with that stuff. So yes, I'll be sending off the PSA. Yes, I will be getting a PSA subscription. So if you want a PSA, you can send through me. Yes, I have an NLG subscription. If you want to get that stuff, you can get it through me. If you don't know what NLG is, there are videos in What's in the Box Wednesday where I'm just opening NLG subscriptions. It is a beautiful product. I love their labels, and that's why I personally go through them. It does not mean that they're as good as PSA as far as resale value. In fact, they're not. They are not. If you're sending a card in hoping that this card in either 2 months or 10 years is going to be worth more money, you want to PSA it. If you're doing it for yourself and you're like, I'm never selling this card, that's when I like to NLG it. I'm never selling this card unless I get a better copy in NLG, because I want the visual. That's why I do that. So check that out if you'd like. But we're going to be doing all that too. I'm going to try to go heavy into the grading. That's my plan. If you have any questions, write in the comments below. And don't forget to join Discord and Facebook. I'm going to get all that stuff up. A lot of false information on there now. The phone numbers no longer exist. We've closed the business office, so the address is wrong. We're doing a lot of changes, and we're going to be working on updating all that information, but it's not correct today. So do take a lot of that information with a grain of salt. But I will keep you informed. and I'll be doing a new video as soon as possible. Possibly as soon as next weekend. I don't see a way I can do it tomorrow, so possibly as soon as next weekend. And hopefully I'll see you there. Take care. Bye bye.